Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Runners Without Limits TV and the Return to Run Disney Training Series. I don't know what week we're on, but we're a full week post Wine and Dine, and it is Monday, November 15th, and it is my 48th birthday. So, I am out for 4.8 miles today. I think it's going to be a beautiful day, at least. 65 degrees, balmy, and beautiful. That's about to change, but I'm happy about it. So let's have some fun this week. This morning, it's Monday and I have dentist appointments and obligations, which, fine, yes, great. Doesn't feel like a celebration today just yet, although there's a lot of sparkle going on right now. On top of that, I'm just feeling 48. I'm feeling every year. Everything hurts, everything's uncomfortable. But at a certain point, about halfway through this run today, I stopped and I realized, yeah, but I'm 48 years old and I'm going to do 30 miles this week. So there's something to be said for that. Oh my gosh, you guys, the weather finally decided to turn. It is Wednesday morning, and let's just say that I've had not the greatest birthday week. I'm adulting really, really hard this week. I got Miko the Wonder Mutt out for a 5K walk today, and it was really cold. The weather has finally turned to winter here, and we still haven't had snow or rain or any kind of precipitation, really, at all. It's just been a really challenging few days, and I've had to fight to celebrate my own birthday. We were able to get out for a nice dinner, but it's been kind of a cruddy week. Kind of finishing off this morning, when I got out of bed at 4:45, that's when my coffee maker decided to go kaput. Guys, if this is what 48 is going to be like, I don't want any part of it. All right, so here's what is on the docket for today. We have house cleaners coming in before the holidays, so they're taking up the whole house for a couple of hours, which means I'm on my own with both dogs in the car running errands. Probably start doing some planning, since I have the time, some shopping for marathon weekend. So I think that'll be a good thing, but I will check in with you as I go today. So where are we headed today? We have to go to Old Navy because my son is officially as tall as I am now, and none of his pants fit. I'll let you soak on that for a second. Probably Target too, because I have to replace my coffee maker. I'm so not excited about that at all. What do you think? Want to see what happens when I get back into my car after being inside a store? Hey, do you mind? What? This is what she does. Hey. Hi. Okay, I did get a new coffee maker. That's it back there. It's enormous, it's expensive, but it is going to last. 12-cup coffee maker plus a little side single-serve coffee maker thing, which is fantastic. I have a lot planned, and I just want to make sure it all gets out to you. So as of now, by the way, all of the recaps and all of that stuff is out. So the 10K and half marathon recaps are on the blog. I have the 10K and Expo video up. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. It was a successful trip because I got a new coffee maker. Life is good. think I got him calmed down for like 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. So a couple of things that I got at Target. I found these a couple of years ago and they still have them. So these are called Wild Fable gloves, and you can tell they have the touch finger on them. They're really warm. They come in a bunch of colors and they're only $3 a piece, like a pair. So I really like stocking up on these, and they're great if you want to ditch them, if you want to keep them. They're lightweight, they're warm, and I was using these for wine and dine weekend. So I have a whole bunch of them, and these are great. The other thing I did, I found this fleece at Old Navy that was on clearance, so that is going to be a ditchable piece as well. So I'm really happy with what I ended up with this time around. So just to kind of get ahead of the game for Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, because you never know. Of course, now that I bought all this stuff, you know what it's going to do. If you know what it's going to do, leave a comment in the box below. Yeah. Back to work. All right, good morning, you guys. Very, 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 very busy week, and I have more tasks than I have time for. I'm sure no one understands what I'm talking about. Right. So it is Thursday morning. I have 6 miles on the plan, negative split. It's 19 degrees outside. I have a lot of meetings today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get the whole thing in. So I'm bargaining with myself, like, what is the bare minimum I need to do? Well, I'm part of this 5K a day challenge, so it would be nice to get in at least 5K. On top of that, in order to support my 14-mile long run that's coming up on Saturday, if I were to take that 14 miles, subtract what I've already done this week, I end up with about 4 miles. So if I could do 4 miles, that would be good too. Am I gonna get all 6 miles in? Highly unlikely. Am I going to do my darndest to get it done? Yeah. I still have 2 dogs that need to be dealt with. Mika the Wonder Mutt will come with me for my run. My son is taking Mindy for a walk right now. I think the other challenge too is the bitter cold. This is the first morning we've had all year where we're in the teens. One of the things that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I want to accomplish with this total training cycle, the number of hours, the number of minutes, total duration, I do not want to exceed 60% of that running. And I'm actually there. I have not been getting in the strength training or the yoga in the last couple of weeks, and I'm paying for it. My calves are tight. I've had an IT band problem for the last few days, and it's no one's fault but my own. So I think it's important for me to not worry so much about the mileage. I don't want to obsess about the 6 miles or whatever it needs to be. So I'm going to do the 5K, walking, running, whatever's comfortable, get it done, check the box, and then spend a little more time today on the strength training and the yoga. I think particularly the yoga. Remember, guys, this is a running journey isn't just about how many miles you can log. It's how many miles you can log healthy. How does running fit into your overall fitness regime? And, you know, I get it. There are runners out there who run and run and run, and they can do that. I am not there. That is not my journey right now. So I need to maybe not so much cut back on the running, but make sure I'm getting the rest of it in too. Okay, you guys. So, I officially have a cold. It's definitely knocked me down a peg. It's all congestion up in here, and due to the fact that I haven't had a cold in a couple of years, we don't have any decongestant or anything like that in the house. I'm just gonna kind of ride it out a little bit. I definitely think this is the post-Disney crud. It happens, and it happens pretty much every time I go. So I'm not going to force the workouts for the next few days. My immune system was compromised, of course, because of the late nights, the weather at Disney, the sleep deprivation, all of that stuff piles up. Then add a race effort on top of that, plus the half marathon. All of that comes together to create this perfect storm of compromised immunity. So it's usually what happens when I come out of a Disney weekend anyway, race or no. But I'm definitely feeling run down. On top of that, there was a lot of stress this week, a whole lot of stress this week. As of today, when I'm recording this, it's Thursday, and I was really hoping to get this half marathon video up to you. I think I'm just gonna have to put that off until I can really spend some time on it and plus it up the way I want to instead of rushing it to get it out. So I'm gonna take a couple of days off, and I will check in with you before the end of the week and before I get this episode up to you. But yeah, I think it's time to take some things off my plate for a day or two, start feeling better, and get some good rest. Sometimes we gotta do that, and it's totally fine. It's in fact kind of required. It's, you know, it's listening to our body and figuring out what we need. So I'll be fine, but good times. All right, you guys, I'm going to close it out this week. After I realized that I was dealing with a cold and just all of that stuff and all of the stress, I knew I needed to take a couple of steps back. So I let all of my workouts go for the remainder of the week. I got in the bare minimum to keep my streak alive, but that was it. And I'm totally fine with that. So I had a long walk on my plan for Friday, and I had a 14 miler today with race pace. But whether or not it gets done tomorrow or ever, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to have it kind of hanging out there, maybe if I feel better, and do it next week. If not, I'm just going to let it go. The point with that is that after taking a couple of days to just rest and not really push myself, I feel better today, to the point where I actually put on makeup and I'm going to shoot some videos in the basement. So I feel good enough to where I feel like I'm on the upswing of this thing. However, I don't want to push myself too much, so I'm going to keep taking it easy. Do I wish I had had a better week? Yes, absolutely. There was a lot of stress. There was a lot going on. But really, I have to thank you guys, because for those of you who reached out on social media and wished me happy birthday, who reached out to me personally, really it just warmed my heart in the midst of some really challenging days. So thank you guys so much for reaching out and saying, wishing me happy birthday. There's one more thing that I want to mention, and that is my Kellsie's Hope fundraiser. I have pledged to raise $500 for Kellsie's Hope, and as of this recording right now, I'm at $315. You guys have helped me raise this money for Kellsie's Hope. It gives kids with cancer a reason for hope, and it gives opportunities for those kids and their families to make good memories. It provides research and scholarships and it's an all-volunteer organization, and it provides so much good to the community. And I hope you will consider supporting this fundraiser for me. I will leave a link to my personal fundraising page in the description below. The big thing about this is that up to $500, I will be matching that dollar for dollar. So I do hope that you will consider supporting that. One more quick thing before I go. The Wine and Dine Half Marathon recap will be up. It will. It is coming soon. So please hit that like button. Please subscribe and that notification bell so you don't miss that when it comes up. My goal is to have that up within 48 hours of this one going up. That is my plan. Don't know if that's going to happen. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes. It really made my week. You guys will never know how grateful I am for you guys. So we will see you on the next one. Until then, remember, you are a runner without limits. See you next time. Happy running.